Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning is a non-profit registered society working now for more than 4 decades in the areas of Indian heritage awareness.
Apara Satchit Sukhavari Yasyormi Matram Bhuvanam Samastam Guhahitam Tam Ramanam Gabhiram Chinta Vihinam Hridi Chintayami. Bhagavan is the embodiment of the Satchidananda Swarupa, the Atman, the Parampurul. And Vishwanatha Swami in his Dhyana Sloka here, which he has given us before the Ashtotra, he talks of him as that which holds the universe in just one aspect of himself. You cannot stop what is to be. It is impossible. Nadappadu yen tadai seyyinum nilladu. Classic example of Parikshit. He did not want to die. Bhagavatam. He keeps himself right in the middle of so many oceans. And in that little lemon, Kala comes. Nadappadu yen tadai seyyinum nilladu. Iduve thinnam. This is the rule. The moment movement happened, the moment the Achara Tattva became the Chalana Tattva, the Nataraja Tattva, the moment creation happened, all this was the rule. This was the rule. Nadappadu yen tadai seyyinum nilladu iduve thinnam adalin maunamaayirukkai nandru. Therefore, it is best to remain silent. Remain silent means only we have to sit in meditation all the time. No. We have to meditate all the time. Whatever we do, we have to be in the state of meditation, the state of silence. We should be active, act according to what the Master is allowing us to do. Karta bahihi akartantaha loke vihara raghava, Yoga Vashishta says. Be an actor without. Karta bahihi akartantaha. Be silent within. Loke vihara raghava. Move. Do things in this world. Keep doing. So he gives this beautiful, fantastic, all-time great, only to be applied Upadesha. Then and there, here we have Mother becoming the first Shishya and the Master being born. The Master's master role begins there. And then of course we have her returning. We have her returning once to Bhagavan's feet. She goes away then. And when she comes back, she falls ill. She falls very ill. And so, this thought came to me when we were having a similar discussion in Chennai. So, the thought came to me, then, does the Satguru pray for us? This was a question that came in my mind, which again planted as we all know now. So, does the Satguru pray for us? Of course he does. Kameshwar, when he was taking classes on the Mahabharata, that time he said that Krishna was the person who was most worried during the Mahabharata war. What do we perceive Krishna as one who is in total control and he's got everything pre-planned. He says it, of course. Of course. But he again, it is a Karana Sharira. He has taken that human form, right? Krishna. So, he prays that everything should go right. That is, he's all the time worried. That means he's keeping his mind, manifest mind, the purest form of the manifest mind which he allows to happen, to focus on everything going well. That's what he allows. He allows it to focus on everything going well. And when Arjuna decides to take up big vows, he's worried. And he has to, see to it that it gets fulfilled. Yes, the Satguru prays. And in the biography of Mahasanidhanam Abhinava Vidyatirtha Mahaswami, which has been brought out during the centenary year, very clearly it is written how young Srinivasan, before he became the chosen one to be the Peethadipati after Chandrashekara Bharati Swami, he was a young boy. Abhinava Vidyatirtha was a young boy, Srinivasan, studying in the Veda Patashala of Sringeri. And at that time, he's 13 years old, just before he is taken into as the successor to the Peetham, he develops very high fever. When he develops this very high fever, in that delirium itself, he's chanting Guruve Sharanam, Shivoham, Shivoham. And normally, in the Veda Patashalas that were, in the Veda Patashala that was attached to the mutt, if anybody fell ill or something, Acharya, that is Paramaterial, Chandrashekara Bharati Swami, would be informed about it. And so he came to, it came to his knowledge. So, young Srinivasan was waiting for the Vibhuti Prasadam that would normally come to solve the physical problems of the children who were here having some fever or stomach upset or whatever difficulties physically they were having. Paramacharyal will give Vibhuti, it will come to him. But it never came to Srinivasan. Paramacharyal would ask about him, but he never gave the Vibhuti. So the person in charge, he was, just, making him feel good, Srinivasan, young Srinivasan. He said, no, don't worry, Acharya is going to come physically to give you the prasada, so don't worry, he told that. So, young Srinivasan is even more surrendered, waiting for that. And of course, Paramacharyal arranges and goes there physically when nobody else is there. Just like nobody was there when Bhagavan came to Arunachala and went into the sanctum sanctorum and said, Father, I have come. There was nobody else. If this is not divine play, not arranged by the divine, then what is? Nobody else, none of the other Patashala children are there. He goes there and he gives the Ashirvada, touches him on his head because Srinivasan falls at his feet. The attendant is surprised because they're not supposed to do such things in Mata. But Paramacharya lifts him up, puts his hand on his head and says, are you still having fever? Can the fever remain? Are you still having fever? No fever. Immediately he becomes all right. And audibly, that's what the book says, and the records, naturally, because it is a record of Jnana, says that Chandrashekara Bharati Swami could be heard audibly praying to Chandramaulishwara, Sarvagyam Srinivasam Kuru. Chandramaulishwara Puja Embodhu Sharada Deviki. This prayer he was Sarvagyam Srinivasam Kuru Shivadayite Madvinamram. He surrendered to me, help him. Madvinamram, he surrendered to me, so help him. And the same thing was said by Narasimha Bharati Swami when Chandrashekara Bharati as Narasimhan in his Purvashrama days, he prayed to Sharadambal, Sarvagyam Nrisimham Kuru. So there is a prayer. The Sadguru is all the time praying that we reach the Supreme. His attention is there 24/7 and we don't recognize it, that's all. And here we have Bhagavan, Amma, Tayar. Tayar is Tayar whom he allowed her to hold him in her garbha, And now she has come as a disciple. So, dual responsibility. When we discuss Muruganar, we'll say this. Responsibility of the Guru manifests, and he prays to Arunachala. Alaya varupiravi attanayum matra malayai எழுந்த மருந்தே தலைவா நின் தாள் கதியாய் வாழும் என் தாய் தாபம் மாற்றியே ஆழ்வது உன் கடனேயாம். Bhagavan himself says it where Muruganar. Afterwards only Muruganar says it. Bhagavan establishes it there itself. ஆழ்வது உன் கடனேயாம். It is your duty. It is your responsibility and it is your debt. The surrender is complete and therefore it becomes the Parampurul's debt to return the jnana. Un kadaneyam. It is your responsibility. It is your duty. So, what does he say? Kala kala un kamalapadam charnda balan enna ஈன்றாள். She gave birth to me. And I have attained your feet. அந்த காலந்தான் வாராவகை உன் கால் வாரிஜமே காட்டுவாய். So see to it that that kalan, that death doesn't come. Then is in his typical mudra, Bhagavan says, Arayir kalanumeyar, if you inquire, what is death? Muruganar, in his Undipara, Tirundiyar, he describes Bhagavan as the Amsha of all the gods. And when he talks about him as Shiva, he says, Kala Kalan, you are Kala's Kalan, you are Yama's Kalan, you are death of Yama. And what does Yama do? When he gets kicked on the chest by you, he says, Un adiyor, adiyor, adiyorayum tunnuvadillai endrundipara solli tudittanan undipara. So, Yama, death, cannot touch Bhagavan's devotee, or rather helper, or whatever way you want to call, assistant. Next 3 generations. Un adiyor, adiyorayum tunnuvadillai. I will not touch them. We are all safe. I always say this. We are all safe. We have nothing to fear. False entity appearing real, he said, Ram Mohanji. We have nothing to fear. It will disappear. It will have to. It is the master's responsibility. Why do we have to worry? We have nothing to worry. We just have to do what we need to do. Irunda padikke iruvendran endai ramana iriyone. Again Muruganar. We just have to remain as we are. In the state of silence. So, he prays to Arunachala and gets the assurance from Arunachala that this is going to become a jnana udal. And there is no need, because it becomes an aspect of jnana, even in form, there is no need to light the funeral pyre. And he fulfills that at the last moments of the mother. He sees to it that she attains the supreme in totality and establishes very clearly that jnana is beyond form. Again and again he does that. Jnana is beyond form. He establishes it with mother, who is a Stree. He establishes it with Lakshmi, who is a cow. Because we have our limited mind which, compartmentalizes things. So why are you compartmentalizing jnana? This is his question. So he finishes the circle completely in totality with mother. 19th May 1922. And the beautiful Matribhuteshwara temple is available for us to go to any time and pray to mother. In Bhadrachala Ramdas, sometimes, he will, it's a very interesting approach he will have. He says in one composition, Nannu Brovamani Cheppave Sitamma Talli. O Mother Sita, ask Rama to help me. Because the mother, of course, Tayavar Tandayavar, Peruntakkavar Mikkavar, Charachara Sakalamum, Tarumuru Karuvar. He is everything. He is Tayavar. En Tayunnayalal, ini yare ninekene. But Matrabhuteshwara, mother, in case you have these kind of, motherly things that you want to talk to, go there. She will fulfill it 100%. She is basically mother. Taayule anbu vaittar, tandayul arivu vaittar. It is not that the mother kept anbu, which is love, affection, pure love and pure affection, in the mother, and gave arivu or intellectual guidance in a father. No. Wherever we find pure affection, there the mother is. Wherever the intellect is required, there the father is. It is not in the rupa, it is in the concept. Taayule anbu vaittar, tandayul arivu vaittar. So he is a master of placement. So the Sadguru takes the Shishya, even if it is apparently the mother herself, physically the one who has born him, step by step towards the ultimate goal. Kavya Kanta Ganapati Muni, in his spiritual angst, comes to him and he guides him to look at the source of the mantra. Imagine having done so much of tapas and not got there. I keep on saying, little bit of reading we do, little bit of studying we do, and when we don't do well in an exam, we feel very bad. Little bit of practice we do, and if something goes wrong in the program, we feel worried about it. We think we have done well, no doubt about that. But imagine the angst of that Muni who had done so much of tapas and still silence and peace eluded him. Again, Satguru Ramana. And that why I don't want to finish the talk without mentioning Muni is because he has given us this master's beautiful name. Know him to be Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharishi. Par muzhudum unadu tirupeyar vaalga. May your glory as Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharishi spread. Out of Ambal's grace, I have seen this truth. It is Uma's grace that I have seen this truth, that he is the Sadguru of the universe. So he will take us step by step towards the ultimate goal without fail. Neechaneyaga ninmala ninadu nedunkazhal adaindu munnindren. Muruganar says, I am very lowly. I don't deserve anything. But I have come and I'm standing at your feet. I have reached your feet. Nin kazhal adaindu munnindren. Isane yengal iraivane adainda yavayum tanmayamakkum tesane. O Deshikane, O Isha, O Shiva, O Shiva Tattva, O Guru Tattva, O Bhagavan, adainda yavayum tanmayamakkum Shivane. So anything that reaches you, you make it tanmaya. You make it rest in the self. Ennai Shivamayamaki Tiharve Vaipadu Un Kadanam. I said, no, I will link to Muruganar. So I will conclude with this. Bhagavan says Un Kadanam. Muruganar says Un Kadanam. Ennai Shivamayamaki Tiharve Vaipadu Un Kadanam. It is your duty, your responsibility to make me Shivamayam. Ishane Yennul Vasane Kantanilane Ramanamadevi. You are residing in my heart as the Isha. And Bhagavan, of course, Muruganar also, when he finishes his Sannidhi Murai, finishes with this verse. With that, I will also conclude. Murti Ramaneshan Mugambuk Karimurugan Chattu Murayan Sannidhi Murayin Vaitha Parisallavo Entrum Perinbamayach Chempurulam Tannaye Than Therapetran. So as a result of this Sannidhi Murai, as a gift, return gift for this, having allowed me to complete this Sannidhi Murai, what did he give me? Tannaye Than Therapetran. He gave himself to me. And that is what the Master's grace is all about. We cannot even start talking about it. Not a single word will be, as I said, Ekamshena Sthito Jagat, which one word also will not be sufficient. It has to be only the Anubhava of His grace, which He is blessing all of us with in abundance. That is Arul Uruvanavan Ramanan. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya. Nan yarin